Mic check. Ayan. Hi. Ayan. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to another episode of The Daily Grind kung saan araw-araw we check out the market together and we try to read it. If you're a newbie and you don't know what you're doing, this is the best this is the best program for you. Dito kasi pwede mo itanong anong kailangan mo malaman. If there's something that you do not understand, post it in the comments. Definitely pag-uusapan natin yan. If you are trying out to trade, post it in the comments. Let's see anong pwede nating gawin doon. Definitely, di ba? So, without further ado, ayan, pasensya na, naglalambing kakagising ko lang kasi. So, kasama ka muna si Lioric ngayon. Let me go to the comments really quick. Ayan. Before we go to the comments pala, let's go to update sa market there. Yesterday's episode, if naalala nyo po, yung episode natin kagabi was about the market, yung stock market na mukhang pa-bounce na. And kahit pula yun kahapon, look at that. I was kind of speculating that it will go green today and voila, what you know, it did. Pero net foreign selling po tayo, 101.57 million net foreign selling. So this bounce is not that strong. At least not yet. But then again, a bounce is a bounce, man. Tingnan natin if ever kung makita ito ng mga investors, they will start getting in again tomorrow, maybe. So I'm expecting another green day tomorrow. I could be wrong, pero at the very least, the market is starting to become more predictable at this point, and I like that. I like predictability. Higher chances of predictability kasi mas maganda yung outcome ng trades, di ba? So with higher predictability, nakita niyo naman results natin for trading. For June we're already up 3.73%. We're already up 17.11% for this year. So far so good. It's not that high compared to other traders, but nonetheless, I'm a position trader. Medyo slow yung trade ko. Not as slow as fund management na yung super low risk, right? Pero at the very least, okay pa rin yung rewards compared to placing it in other investment forms, diba? We're already up 17.11%. And if we get at the very least 1 to 2% every month, we are going to be looking at a 30% climb for this year on our investment. That's already very good, right? Sa eToro, if ever hindi pa kayo nakapag-copy trade sa akin, check my profile out, eToro, right? You can copy me if needed to. All right, let's go to the comments really quick. Ayan. Ishi Marimat, good evening, Sir Lloyd. Good evening po. Arturo Taero, good evening, Sir Lloyd. Good evening. Alfredo Cristo, magandang gabi. Ran Tabilas, good evening. Ruel Jocareza, good evening, Sir Lloyd. Good evening, baby. Good evening, Sir Andrew Torres. Laura Napa, good evening. Eddie Ed, magandang gabi rin po. Alright, good evening sa inyong lahat. Nga pala, our bot trading has been doing well lately, and yung Valkyrie po natin na bot is already ready. Right? Abangan niyo po bukas, maglalabas po ako ng instructions on how to join the Valkyrie bot. Should you want to join it? If ever hindi pa kayo familiar sa bots, I would recommend try out our free bot first, yung Thread Follower. If ever niyo pa nasusubukan, nandyan po sa video description yung registration. Test it out first before you get to premium bots. Ito lang yung bot na nasubukan namin. So sobrang dami ng bot. Ito yung pumasa sa standards namin through stringent na mga tests. Pinaka-stringent kasi na test is that 10 to 13, even to 14 years na back testing, and ito yung pinaka-gusto ko na results even during the pandemic, through the Brexit, etc. It still did well. So pretty safe for me. I would say pandemic was the heaviest blow. It was successful through that. Yun yung convincing factor ka talaga. But then again, we had to run it through a 13-year na backtesting yung Valkyrie, and it passed my standards. You know me, I don't recommend things to you na hindi ko nasubukan, and I haven't proven na maganda yet. And this one is good. Believe me. Tagal na namin sinusubukan to. But ngayon lang namin linabas talaga. For the Valkyrie bot, bukas maglalabas po tayo ng update. on how to join it if ever. It's a premium bot ha. Binili, hindi na sa binili, but we talk to the owner so that we can distribute it here. So parang marketing arm kami ng bot na yan. It's premium kasi medyo kamahalin yung bot na yan. So if ever natatakot pa kayo mag-invest, which I always understand, especially it's gonna be a big commitment putting in money for what do you call this? For bot technology na bago pa lang para sa inyo, di ba? Try out the free bot first, which is the Trend Trader, which has been doing well for everyone who've tried it already. Right, so let me just adjust the music. Doon muna tayo sa mellow muna tayo. Good evening everyone. Magandang gabi. Right, Eddie Ed, good evening. Franz Kevillas, happy Father's Day po. Thank you so much, man. Jerry Clemasnero, good evening, Sir Lloyd. Pa-check naman po si TBGI. We'll check it in a bit. Alright, mag-charting tayo in a bit. Let me share my screen. Sige, we'll go through it along the way. Mangumusta lang pala ako sa mga trades natin. Kamusta yung trades ninyo? GMA on a very strong bounce right away. Sobrang lakas sa GMA, 8.66%. Very good. But I don't like those trades anymore. Good pullback right here from the Monte also. Sumabay sa market. TBGI, right? Congratulations sa mga nag-trade kay TBGI, especially during the reversal of TBGI. Yan. So sobrang ganda ng support na yan for TBGI. Congratulations. Tech naman, we've covered tech. I did call for tech a buy right here on this support area. And tech is already up there. Congratulations mga nag-trade ng tech. May nagtanong about PHR noon. So far so good. On the breakout, the breakout's doing well. Ang pullback and the bounce right there did well for today. Congratulations pa rin. Pero hindi pa gaanong kalakasan talaga yung climb talaga. So, but nonetheless, congratulations pa rin sa mga sumasalaw ngayon sa mga pullbacks. This is a very good time to catch pullbacks on the stocks that are on a good rally. Right? TBGI, nagtatanong dito si Jerry Clemasnero. TBGI already is way up there, man. You can see this long candlestick, wick right here. That's an indicative of sell-offs right there. So, medyo delikado na siya habulin, right? Always, so it will always be very wise to check out pullbacks. You can trade this for a breakout strategy. Let me just load. Sorry, my chart layout. TBGI. Nga pala si BTC USD bumagsak na. Right, there it is, 30,000. Right, so support levels for BTC. Pero mukhang downtrend mga pre. Right, tingnan natin saan to pupulutin. Pero for now, stay away from it. Pag nag-bounce yan at 30,000, which I think it will, hindi lang gumagana pa ngayon so far. So, let it bounce lang muna. Should you want to get in BTC, this is going to be a very good support for you to test it out. It did attempt a breakout dati, di ba? Ngayon, it's attempting to test the support. Pag nag-bounce yan, pasukin nyo. But anyways, going back to TBGI. Ayun, you can argue for a breakout trade right there, especially the volume is very good right now for TBGI. Pero natatakot ako on this breakout lakas na sell-off. So, depende na lang. Tignan natin bukas anong gagawin niya. If ever mag-pullback siya, then you know where to catch it. If ever magsunod mag-green na naman siya, then breakout strategy for this TBGI. Problema ko sa kanya, hindi na definitive yung buy niya. So, abang na lang muna. Arturo Taero, sir, pa-check yung BSC and DD. BSC. And BSC, on the bounce lang muna. Hindi pa siya nagba-bounce. Mukhang market is gonna be bouncing. So, let it bounce first before you wanna get in. DD, Double Dragon, sideways trend for DD for now. Let it go green. Buy the support. Or if you're a conservative one, let it break out first before you wanna get in. Major resistance right here. Para short-term resistance right here. Let it break out na lang muna before you wanna get in. Alright. Jong, kamusta? Magandang gabi. Andrew Torres, sir, pakicheck naman po si Da Vinci at Lan. Da Vinci, one of the best winners for today. Congratulations sa mga pumasok kay Da Vinci. We talked about Da Vinci. Yung MA20 ni Da Vinci was our signal right there. Yesterday, I did say na medyo weak siya kasi pumula. But then again, if you wanted to trade this, use the MA20 as your support, and there it is. Good volume spike for Da Vinci, definitely. So for now, I cannot recommend it anymore. Medyo naiwan tayo to. It's an 8.50% climb for Da Vinci. So maganda ito kung mag-pullback na lang muna and bounce before you wanna get in Da Vinci. But overall, napakamura niya. That's the reason why I told you, subukan nyo lang yung MA20 for Da Vinci. Resistance right here. Hindi pa naman siya clear na resistance. Baka mag-resistance lang. Maganda yung pullbacks for this kind of position kasi. So I really wanted to do a pullback at the very least for Da Vinci. In short, I don't like positions na hindi ko clear ang buy signals. Hindi clear ang buy signals. I will tell you guys if ever gusto ko yung mga buy signals. But right now, Da Vinci, very shaky. Nakakatakot yung resistance. Market's still not that strong. So you cannot go aggressive on this. So I avoid aggressive recommendations at most. So I really want to wait for a pullback for Da Vinci. Land naman. Ayan, land. Strong resistance for land right here. Suma-sideways siya, but MA20 still playing above MA20. So this is good. Test out the support right here. Use MA20 as your support for land. Right? Ani din po from Arturo Tejero. Tapos si Ani naabangan ko. Napakababa na kasi ng presyo ni Ani. Somehow, support is still holding at this point. And ganda ng ano niya. Ang ganda pa rin ng divergence na ginagawa niya. I would say, definitely, test out Ani. Kung gusto niyo po signals, if you wanna go conservative way, ang aggressive kasi is this support right here. If you are conservative, there is a resistance right here. Wait for the breakout. That will be your confirmation for Ani. So abangan nyo lang for Arturo Tejero. Espress Sanyagan, good evening. Good evening, Sir Lloyd. Meg and PHA. Let's check out Meg and PHA. Oh, Meg, bounce Overall, Meg is cheap. So gonna be very hard to trade this at this point. Maganda i-trade to noon when I recommended this, pero medyo nakalipad siya. Somehow it's weakening. Trading wise, there's no clear signal for this, but man, this is gonna be challenging, right? This is gonna be very challenging. At this point, I want Meg to really give me a clear signal before I want to trade this. This can go up. Don't get me wrong, pwede ito umakyat bukas, but I can't be sure. At this point, we don't have any buy signals for Meg. So, ayoko muna si Meg. PHA, support, still resting at the support level right there. There is this descending triangle signal for PHA, which is a bearish signal. On a bounce day, it's net foreign selling pa rin siya. So let it break out from this resistance at the very least before you want to go for PHA. Okay? Renato Dolor, good evening, Sir Lloyd. Pacheck si Dito and M-Wide. Dito. Right, Dito. Still no trading signals, man. Trading signals, breakout right here. Short-term support at the very least is right there. I can't recommend this right now. Gusto ko at least bumaba man ulit dito sa 7 to 8 pesos. But right now, we can't say. No one's selling. Pero if you wanna trade this, let it break out from 10 muna before you wanna really trade this. It's resting at 935 with the support right here. 1, 2, 3 times na yung support niya na nag-hold. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 araw na test yung support na yan. And it's been holding. So, yeah. That's the support right there. That should be your entry kung gusto niyo i-trade yan. I will recommend mag-breakout lang muna. At least may trend tayo na susundan kung trading ang gusto niyo. Kasi for position trade, mahirap na ito position trade. Number 1, alam niyo naman, isa sa mga buy signals ko talaga for position trading is presyo ng kumpanya. Right now, with the value with Dito, it's still overvalued, right? So I cannot recommend this for position trade. Momentum trade, let it break out kasi kahit na mahal yan, basta may momentum, okay naman. Or, yan, si Or naman, I would say this is a buy, definitely. Or, marami pong nangyayari kay Or na maganda ngayon. For the company, I would say, Na-break niya na yung downtrend niya. That's the support. That's the sideways support you're looking for. I would say this is a buy, man. Good find. This is from Laura Napa. I2, sir, from Ran Tabilas. Let's check out I2. A-Y-T-U. I2. Oh, ganda ng spike ni I2. Look at this beautiful divergence right here. Sobrang ganda ng divergence na pinakita ni I2. Kaso nga lang, sobrang lakas ng akyat niya. Ayan, that's 19% climb right there. Wait for the pullback and bounce before you want to get in I2. Right? This is I2 by Science. I'm not really sure about the company, so please do your part. This is purely technical analysis yung sinasabi ko sa inyo ngayon. So, pag-aralan nyo rin po yung fundamentals before you want to get in this company. Right? Chanel, Faith Ang, Ali po. Let's check out Ayala Land Incorporated. Ayan, Ali. Tongkat Ali. Okay naman na. It's respecting the MA20 right now. So that's good at the very least. For 2 days, nag-hold na yung buy zone ni Ali. Yeah, MA20 is gonna be your support for Ali. Overall, still very cheap as a company. I would say yes. That's still a buy for me. Use the MA20 as your support for Ali. Shout out to my friend, third mate, Espre Senyagan. Good evening sa inyo. This is from Peter Rechelio. Hirap ng pangalan mo, bro. Peter Rechelio. Okay. For Espre Senyagan, man. Shout out to you guys. Ruel Diocareza, DDMPR po. DDMPR. I've been telling you to buy this for how many days already? Dun sa support pa. Right now, it's climbing, doing a pullback. So this is good. Next bounce for the DMPR definitely is gonna be a buy still. There's momentum in the stock. That's for the DMPR. Nancy Bisa Catillo, good evening. Alright. Good evening sa mga nanonood sa atin via YouTube. Kevin Hawthorne, good morning. Jericho Malabiga, basahin ko mamaya yung comment mo. My HNF TV. Ask ko lang, sir, pwede bang Australian dollar instead of US dollar yung IC markets na mag-join sa EA Valkyrie? Pwede ba Australian dollar instead of US dollar? Yeah, pwede naman yun. Walang problema yun. Alright, kasi kino-convert naman ng broker nyo kaagad yun eh. If you have a Australian dollar account, and you put it in a broker, it will be converted to USD. USD kasi yung ginagamit talaga for trade. So it will be converted into USD po. Right. Hopefully that's okay with you. Alright, that's from my HNF TV. Alright, going back to Facebook na live natin. Alright, Nancy, Megan Mac. We covered Meg already. Si Macro Asia naman. Si Mac din nagpapahinga, didn't have the momentum on the last stride talaga. It's been closing inside the upper Bollinger Band, so I think this rally is already done. I wanted to stabilize again before we want to look for another entry, because for now it's already way up there for Mac. Espre Senyagan, shout out sa akong amigo Chief Cook Peter Rechelio. Nagsha-shoutoutan kayo, magkasama na kayo sa barko ha. Alexis Lopez, gandang gabi sir, good evening po. Is it, nasa barko ba kayo ngayon, Espre? Right, Mark, this is from Marvin Andalahaw. Let's check out Mark Ventures. Alright, Mark Ventures, good bounce right here. Engulfing pattern for Mark Ventures. Definitely good support right here for Mark Ventures. I will test this out. The support it's been respecting the support, man. We have confirmation. Good trade right here. If you want to trade that will be a very good action. Use the support lang as your cut loss signal. And sorry about that. One moment. Alright, anyways. Dids, naputol from Henry Ordiales. Okay lang naman ang live, I think. Wala namang problema sa live. Right. Right, Alexis Lopez, sir, for long-term investing, ano po ba ang basehan pag-exit sa isang stock? For long-term investing, if you're able to ride an uptrend, usually ang ginagawa ko like Jollibee, ginawa ko yung Jollibee noon is after the overall uptrend niya, maybe the MA200, you can use MA200. If ever na-break niya or you're seeing resistances already, bearish signals, you can sell a portion of your stock. And then, since long-term naman siya, keep the money and then let it drop. And then, during the drop, sa bottom, if you're starting to see bottom, start buying again. So, that's what I usually do. Michael Ang, good evening po, Aloy. Good evening, Mike. Right, friends, Kevillas, EVFM. Sir, ganda pang position trade. Let's check out EVFM. EVFM Biosciences. Oh, ganda, Good find, man. MA20 starting to bounce already. It's just that ang concern ko sa kanya is this one right here. Okay, fundamentals might be questionable. Bakit ganyan ang galaw ng stock? So please check out the fundamentals of this company, EvoFem. Technical analysis though is looking well, man. Good find sa technicals ninyo. This is from Franz Kevillas. Jaya, good evening. Can we check Netflix and Procter and Gamble? NFL X Netflix. So far so good. Sideways, medyo bullish naman yung signals niya. So baka mag-breakout. It's looking well. I think this is gonna break out anytime soon for Netflix. Since doing well naman si Nasdaq 100. Right, let's check out eToro Pro Charts. Right. Tingnan niyo po si Nasdaq 100 and SDQ 100. Kasi usually sumasabay yan eh. So Nasdaq 100 is playing at all-time highs levels. Very bullish at this point, and you see the support bullish move right here. Netflix should go up with the market. Nasdaq 100 is doing well definitely. So yeah, I think this is gonna be breaking out anytime soon. So if ever that breaks out, then that's gonna be another entry for you. But the thing is, it's bullish. That's for Jaya. Ito medyo bearish yung signals. Pababa yung supports natin. Right? But there's a major support right here for PNG. Lakas ng resistance ni PNG at that area. So, can't really say if it's on a bearish pattern, there are higher chances that this might fall back down. So, you have a support right here. If ever it drops from that support, then cut loss lang. Jovan Bombales, tapos na ba OR and Mark MRC? Tapos na tayo kay OR, MRC, hindi pa. So, let's cover for MRC. Alright, MRC. Resistance right here for MRC, man. So, good MA20 bounce. So far, so good. Pero yung pinapakita niyong pattern is an ascending triangle. So, that's looking bullish for me. Let it break out. Breakout is gonna be your entry point for MRC. Romelin Bonayo. Sir, pacheck po ng CDC. Let's check out CDC. Right, CDC. Cityland Development Corporation. Pulling back. Next bounce is gonna be your entry point for CDC. Good. That's a good trade for momentum traders out there. Ishi Marimat, TAL for international. Let's check out TAL. Tally ho. Op. Opa. Op. Taas ng pullback ka. Please check out what's the cause of this pullback first, okay? But look at RSI, already stabilizing. It's showing a hidden bullish pattern. So, might be that this downtrend is already done. And look at the spike already on the volume lately. Man, I think tapos na to. Put this in your watch list anytime soon. Baka mag-break to ng downtrend. That's gonna be your entry point. Good find, man. Maybe you can get a reverse head and shoulder pattern. That's gonna be very good. Good find, Ishi Marimat. Meme Paris, good evening, sir. Shout out naman po sa sister ko, si Marivic Cabal. Alright, good evening sa inyo, Marivic and Meme Paris. Still in learning stage. Big fan nyo po siya. Thank you. Thank you so much for following. Alright, shout out to Marivic Cabal and Meme Perez. Apos alert from Yanilo Texon. Right. Right, if you noticed, I'm trying to influence your trades, basically, to start with position trading. I'm trying to influence your trades to look like my trades. But at the very least, at least dito sa paraan ito, matulungan ko kayo. Right? I don't want you to go chasing after stocks na nasa taas. Doon tayo sa baba as much as possible. Lower the risk, mas lower yung risk and mas maganda yung positions. You can cut loss should you want to, should you need to. If ever may ipit mag-break man, at least maliit lang yung ipit nyo, wag sa taas, di ba? Anglo-Pilipinas, testing the MA20, it's already breaking down, right? So I think this is gonna drop. Let's let it drop lang muna. Tingnan na natin kasi wala tayong buy signal. LTG please from Henry Ordiales. LTG. Lucio Tan. Masakit ang ulo ni Lucio Tan ngayon dahil sa PAL. Support for LTG, should you want to trade this? Trade lang. Wag investor na pag mag-break, hindi kayo magsa-stop loss. So meaning, when I say trade, please follow risk management. Cut loss below that support. We are heading towards the support. So far, so good. Let it bounce. If that confirms the support, then that's gonna be a good trade for you. Eddie Ed, sir, pa-check si Hasi, Apple. Salamat po. Apple is good. So far, so good for Apple investors. Bullish pa rin naman si Apple. It's just that dito yung pinakamagandang entry. We talked about Apple before for quite a while already. Told you, support, pasukin nyo na. Ngayon, lumilipad na si Apple. Medyo huli na pumasok kay Apple because there's a resistance waiting for you up there. So, konting ingat na kay Apple. Hasi naman, resistance for Hasi right here. Baka mag-cup and saucer or something. I mean, cup and handle. So, let it break out lang muna on this massive resistance right here for Hasi. FGen po from Marilu Rubio. Let's check out FGen. Alright, FGen. Masyado mataas na si FGen for me. Don't like to trade this asset anymore. Kasi pag nag-breakout yan, meron na naman tayong isa pang resistance na nag-aabang sa atin. I don't like those trades, man. So, I cannot recommend FGen. Kung gusto nyo talaga, let it break out. Peter, watching online, I see. RK Diestro. Good evening, sir. How about PHA po? Kamusta? Angat pa po kaya? I can't really say. What I can check out is if ever the entries are good. So far, it's giving us bearish signals. So, kung bearish ang signals, that's a descending triangle. That means it's a bearish pattern. Pag nag-breakout yan, then there's a good chance that it will rally. But since this is a bearish signal, mas malaki ang chances for this to drop. That's where RK Diestro. Richard Agas watching from Alcobar. Alright, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. South Arabia tuloy. Saudi Arabia. RK, saka po si PHR. Si PHR, akyat pa ba? PHR did a good climb today at MA20. So far, I think akyat pa naman to si PHR. This is the best time to buy PHR once again. BSC dito, Sir Lloyd, good evening sa inyo, sir, at sa mga kapayaman. Good evening po sa inyo lahat. BSC, maganda yung position ni BSC. Buy it on the bounce. And then dito naman, dinaanan na natin to. Breakout, should you want to trade that? Michael Ang. Oy, Michael Ang. Alright, welcome to the bot trading. Alright, Cognizant. Technology. Engulfing pattern. At the very least, nag-engulfing pattern siya. Alright, so this is usually a signal na hindi na magpapatuloy itong drop na ito. Because that's an engulfing pattern right there with the Bollinger Band signal. What I usually do is wait for the pullback and bounce. And that bounce will be my support should I want to trade this. And usually, and cut loss lang below that should you fail. Right, CTSH. HPQ naman. Let's check out HPQ Incorporated. HP Incorporated. Oy! Mukhang tapos na ang downtrend Yung last niya na mga downward rally is not closing below the Bollinger Bands anymore. So that's something. I think this should create a support. Right? Let it support, man. Let it create a support, man. Pero okay naman Okay naman international market. I would say you can go aggressive on this. Pwede nyo na bodygahin yan for HPQ. Michael. Right. GJ Torredes, Bionano and ASXC po. Bionano sitting at MA20 for si Bionano. So next bounce, if it supports the MA20, then that's gonna be a buy signal for you for Bionano. And ASXC. Alright, ASXC, resistance right there, man. I don't want to trade this anymore. Kahit na mag-MA 20 pa yan, since napakalit na lang ng pwede natin mapalalunan. Let it break out should you want to trade that. Marlo Rubio, thank you po, sir. You're welcome po. Arcade, yes, sir, you're welcome. Albert Alvarez, good evening, man. Eddie Ed, you're welcome also. Alright, let's go to YouTube since nabasa na natin lahat ng nandito sa Facebook. RCL for Jericho Malabiga. Let's check out RCL. Time check, it's 8:34. Maaga pa rin naman. RCL, medyo mataas pa, men. Support's right there. Tingnan natin. That's gonna be our best entry or the breakout right there. Ani from Victor Alday. We covered Ani already. Pag nag-breakout si Ani, pasukin nyo si Ani. Or if you're an aggressive one, the support of Ani is sustaining. Support nyo sa pasukin. JBG, pahabol sana Sir Lloyd. STI, thank you and good evening. You're welcome, man. Let's check out STI. This is from JBG. Resistance for STI is right there. Let it break out should you want to get in. GG Miares, good evening Sir Lloyd. Please check Google Alphabet. Uy, si Google Alphabet nag-bounce kagabi. So, yeah. Let's check it out. Yun. Problema kay Google, sobrang taas na. Bakit hindi nyo pa pinapasok to? Tagal ko na in-introduce kayo sa international market, ha? Google's na, bearish na yung signals ni Google. I'm expecting Google to do a pullback anytime soon. Sobrang lakas na ng akyat ni Google. Sobrang mahal niya na ngayon. I will want to make it, let it rest first before I want to recommend Google. The reason why hindi ko pinasok si Google since sobrang taas na si Google. Dati, nagtatrade ako kay Google. Ngayon medyo mataas na. SFI from Mart Paglikawan. Alright, no, not SFI. Ooh, lakas. Swift Foods. Look at that MA20 bounce. Beautiful. It's too late, man. It's too late to apologize. It's too late. Let it pull back. And next bounce lang tayo. MA20, I've been teaching you about MA20 before. Once it bounces near MA20, pwede nyo nang pasukin yan. Medyo mataas na si SFI. So I don't want to recommend that anymore. HTBX, this is from HTBX. This is from Jericho Malabiga, pahabol. Alright, sure, man. MA20 is holding. Pag nag-green yan, then use MA20 as your support for HTBX. ABA, Sir Lloyd. ABA naman. Nasa support si ABA. Look at that. MA20. Recommended ABA right here. Medyo nasa resistance na tayo kay ABA. Kung gusto, okay lang sa inyo yan. But man, MA20 was the bounce. I did already say MA20 pasukin nyo to. And there it is. Nakalipad na si ABA. So medyo mataas na. Medyo nakalipad na siya. Sir, good evening. Pasilip naman JAGX. Thank you. Me, I'm still holding on to my JAGX. I'm gonna be averaging down should it go back to the support. Pero right now, we don't have a clear signal for JAGX. I cannot say if ever pwede siyang bilhin. Arvs Sanoria, may gabi Sir Lloyd, Sir Idol, watching from Banawa. Uy, kababayan. Right, I'm in Mandawi right now. Henry Ordiales, ayan, last lang si Baba. Right, last comment natin ngayon. Baba, wow! Right. This is a buy, man. This is a very good trade right here. Massive support at this area. Starting to bounce already, respecting the support, and the RSI is sign enough that you should be buying this. I would say Baba is a good trade for you. Right? That's a buy already. Cut loss lang below that should you fail. But man, that's a very obvious cut loss right there if ever. Good trade, good find. Henry Ordiales. Jovan Bombales. Tapos na po ba kaya si oil? Hindi pa naman. Pwede natin daanan si oil. Medyo masyadong mahal na para sa akin si oil. So I cannot recommend oil anymore. Right? Sobrang mahal na. It's already going at the topish levels. Pinakamataas na inabot ni oil is around 73 per gallon, per barrel. Let it drop, or you can this is short selling. This is already short selling na levels. And FNI, all right, ferronickel masyado mataas to, man. I don't like this trade. Should you want to trade this, support, cut loss, strict cut loss. Massive support right here. So man, it's gonna be very challenging to trade that. Alright, that's from John Delica, Sam Ibanez. Good evening and thanks. You're welcome. Definitely. Anyways, alright. If you wanna know more about how I trade, meron po akong webinar. I have a recording of my webinar po. Go to patreon.com/elbazar. Should you wanna get access to that webinar that we have. Sorry. Yes. Alright, so, yan. Yung bot trading natin, please check out the bot. Testing nyo muna yung bot, alright? Meron tayong free na bot para sa inyo, which is the Trend Follower. I strongly recommend you try that first, okay? Kasi libre lang yon, VPS lang babayaran nyo. The Valkyrie bot, if you have already started the Trend Follower bot, check out Valkyrie bot. There will be more information about it tomorrow. I will send out more information about it tomorrow. It's gonna be very good also. Kaya nga lang yon, medyo premium yon. It will cost you around 570 a month plus the VPS, so around 1K a month. But sobrang sulit. I tell you, sobra. Anyways, subukan nyo muna yung libre na bot before you but you're new, pero it's kinda new for me. It's a new venture for me. It's been doing well for me and I want to share it to you guys. Right? Andyan po sa video description yung registration for the bot. Right? That's gonna be it for me this evening. Right? Ay, hindi. Taka lang. May pahabol. Si BSC on the bounce. MPI. Sige, last lang to. Alright, pabigyan natin. Andito na eh. For Steve Navarro, before we close the episode for today, MPI, resistance, breakout lang muna before you wanna trade MPI. P-Gold nasa baba. Hindi, nagre-resistance na pala si P-Gold. Let it break out for pure gold. Meg, we covered Meg already. No clear signals for Meg. I cannot call that. SEC. Is this SEC B? So most probably this is SEC B. SEC B, bearish pa. Let's wait for it. Wala pa tayong signal for SEC B. Alright. So yeah, welcome sa mga sumali sa bot. Yung nag-register para sa bot. Yung mga andun na sa bot, congratulations. Medyo shaky yung result natin for last week kasi nag-adjust yung position ng bot kasi yung nag-reverse lang US dollar. US dollar is already going up right now. Congratulations. I've been telling everyone na bumili na kayo ng dollar habang 46 pa siya. It's now at 48 already, so that's already gains for you guys. Congratulations sa mga dollar holders dyan. But still, it's doing well. Hopefully, naka-join na kayo. If not, please check it out. Andyan po sa video description yung link to register it. Patreon.com should you wanna get a copy of my webinar, the Trading Masterclass. If you wanna learn more about how I trade, everything I do from preparation to execution, even mastering your emotions. That's gonna be it for me this evening. I'll see you once again tomorrow. And as always, this is Lloyd Bazaar saying, let's get rich together. Bye, everyone.